Distinguished Dr. Hong, Excellencies, Ambassadors, World Leaders, today I'm so honored to be invited by FOPAL to take part at this great international conference to celebrate World Humanitarian Day with conscience on this August 19, 2020, and the importance of the day and how the humanitarian spirit has inspired me of helping people around the globe. I am Hugues Sanon, the Special Envoy and in charge of international relations to United Nations for the Council for Justice, Equality and Peace, International Ambassador for the Foundation for a Drug-Free World, Vice President Francophone for the Global Organization for Sustainable Development. As we all know, there are millions of people who cannot eat in the world. So whatever you do will make a difference. And if you cannot feed 10 people, just feed one, because you might save someone's lives. The United Nations World Humanitarian Day, held on August 19 each year, honors all humanitarians who have worked tirelessly hard in the promotion of humanitarian cause and those who have lost their lives in the cause of duty. Let me tell you how the humanitarian spirit has inspired my experience of helping people around the world. My main goal has always been to reach out to those in need wherever they may be in the world. I am from Haiti. A place in the past was like a paradise with beautiful ocean, beautiful sun, beautiful trees and all type of vegetables and fruit. The first black independent country in the world who has inspired and helped Venezuela, USA, Asia, Greece, and many other countries in the world to fight for the freedom. But this is the country now that has become the place they killed my two older brothers and hundreds of innocent people. The place where I witnessed violation of human rights, human trafficking, hungers, crimes, discrimination, corruption, intimidation, interference. The place where the earthquake of January 12, 2010 killed more than 300,000 people and left millions homeless. In my beloved country with more than $8 billion deficit, as I watch hundreds of NGOs taking advantage of the people by collecting billions of dollars in the name of humanitarian and have done nothing for the people. So by witnessing all these violations of human rights, and I said something have to change, and I said I have to get involved to make a positive change in people's lives. So I started feeding the hungers, sheltered the homeless, paying school for the poor kids, buying medical supplies, school supplies. My dream is to see a world where no one dies again of hunger. So I have been to Mexico, Dominican Republic, Switzerland, Guatemala, Honduras, Nicaragua, El Salvador, Panama, so that I may be a helping hand to the needy. So I know what violation of human rights is. In this world, there is room for everyone, and the earth is so rich and can provide for everyone. But why 1 billion children live in poverty? Nearly 222,000 children each day die living to poverty. Children have not survived because of simple, affordable interventions such as clean water or vaccination. A quarter of humanity, 1.6 billion people, live without electricity. Nearly 2.8 billion people rely on chips wasting or animal dungs for cooking and eating the womb. About 30% of the world extremely poor live in India, and the US spent $2 trillions of dollars on the Iraq war, and there are an estimate of 250,000 children, soldiers in the world, in at least 20 countries. About 40% of the child soldiers are girls, young girls, who are often used as sex slaves and taken as wives by male fighters. Illegal organs should generate profit between 600 million to 1.2 billion every year. An estimated 100 million people are homeless worldwide. 1 billion people lack of adequate houses. To be a humanitarian, you don't need to be a rich person. Anyone, whether you're rich or poor, can be a humanitarian by helping someone. This here, World Humanitarian Day is extra special as we have a number of people who risk their life to save the sick one. The 2020 has been a disaster to all of us, and yet people who work to save lives amid COVID-19, they deserve to be celebrated. Humanitarians are not only doctors, but also nurses, hospital workers, police officers, and many other government employees who are involved in the betterment of the world during this time. Even if you step out to provide face masks or food for the underprivileged, you are a humanitarian and deserve to be honored.
Thank you to our speakers for your insights on humanitarian efforts. As Desmond Tutu said, do your little bit of good where you are. It's those little bits of good put together that overwhelm the world. So come on, let's overwhelm the world with our love and conscience.